chronic pain is now considered a disease of the nervous system, right? Or if you don't like the word disease, it's a problem of the nervous system. It's a dysfunction of the nervous system where there are actual changes in chemicals and in the nerves and in the neural patterns. And so if we want to improve chronic pain, we have to be able to improve the function of the nervous system. Feldenkrais offers so many simple models for us. And he says, well, what does the nervous system do? And he breaks it down to three things: that the nervous system gives us information about the body, right? We get that feedback: hot, cold, effort, tension, stretch, compression. So it gives us information about the body. It gives us information about the environment. And I think that's a big thing in Feldenkrais method, that we focus on orientation, where we are in the environment, where we are spatially with our body parts and how they relate to each other and other people. And then the third thing the nervous system does is give us the curiosity to do that. So I like to focus on developing that curiosity and moving away from finding a cure and looking for, there must be one thing that I can do to help myself with pain, rather than to turn people into, how can I be curious about what is happening and what are the effects of that is happening. I remember growing up, my father used to say, why are you asking that? And I would say, well, I'm curious. And he's like, well, you know, curiosity killed the cat. But the next part is the important part. Satisfaction brought him back. So there is that satisfaction of asking questions and finding an answer. And curiosity enlarges your field of knowledge. And in the Feldenkrais method, what gets really enlarged is your self-knowledge, your ability to understand yourself, your ability to know for you, like, that position in yoga doesn't work for me, right? Or I can sit for this many hours, but going further than that, that's just not going to be good for me. And it's individual for each person. And how can they be curious about that? So the last point I want to make is about use of metaphor for pain. So what is the metaphor that a person may have that they're operating under with chronic pain? I feel that there are some useful metaphors and there's some that are not very helpful. So often people have, and you can tell by their language, right, how they think about themselves. Often people will say, I'm going to fight this. You know, there's books about the war on pain. And I find the war metaphor just not useful. One, it's very aggressive and it's violent. And people already do enough self-violence in how they move. So I try to shift people into a kind of softer metaphor that goes also with curiosity. And one is the mystery metaphor. So if you think of reading a mystery book, I just bought a new Walter Mosley yesterday and I had to put it down, but you know, they engage you, like, what are the clues? What's going on? And in a good mystery book, a good mystery novel, you don't really know what's important, right? You're kind of gathering all these clues. And then at the end, it puts together and you think, ah, that makes sense. Or you're surprised. So I try to ask people to engage with this mystery metaphor and find clues and bring clues back when they see me. And then we can talk about what the clues might mean. The second metaphor that I found quite useful for certain people is the scientific method metaphor, that this is an experiment, that you are the data collector, you are the primary investigator, and you are the subject. And you collect all of these clues, collect data, bring the data back to me, learn how to be curious about how things affect you. When you have more pain, what was happening before your pain got higher? Did you have a difficult conversation? Did you smell something that reminded you of a difficult situation? Did you do something, right? Were you thinking anxiously about some issue in your life? So collecting these clues, collecting the data, again, fit in with this kind of softer way about enlarging curiosity and having people develop self-knowledge.